Hi, Virgo. This is your September 2020 weekly general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Virgo. Um, yeah, for some of you, definitely stress, aggravation, and worry over a work situation. Okay. You may be okay financially. Some of you may be cash strapped, and it's taking longer than you anticipated to get a job or to get some partnerships, to get more clients, to get flow of money coming in. Some of you are really stressed out over that. Partnerships could be ending to some extent. Business partnerships could have ended to some extent. Some of you, your hours decreased. So there's a lot of worry around money and finances, career. Definitely. I feel like you're keeping it to yourself, but you are stressed out. Some of you, your person may be working a little too much or vice versa. Some of you are a little bit stressed or, again, a little fearful. There's a lot of fear around money. Am I going to be okay? I don't want to make a bad decision. Which path should I take? Which choice should I make? And for some of you, it could be a health problem with you or another person. It could also be someone mismanaging money as well. And again, I get this parting of ways between you and another to some extent, which also has something to do with your finances as well. So there's some stress about that. I'll get to that in a minute. Well, what do you do for the next 7 to 10 days if this is your story and you're having all this worry about money and moving forward, and is this the right thing for you to do, and how are you going to make it all work? You're going to make it work. Someone may swoop down and help you out. You can always call on a particular person. Some of you are going to go back and kind of fix an issue, get back with someone, will try to work something out, make a wrong right, find out what your options are, and then things will start to move forward, probably in a more positive way. You'll definitely have more control over the situation, and you won't have as much stress and worry over it. So you're going to let this, the energy you have right now, you'll be letting that go. Your home life looks amazing, though. Home is where the heart is. I feel for some of you, you're feeling really good. You might have a lot of people in the home, or you like to entertain and spend time with people. Just be careful, because some of you may be neglecting someone in the home, right? Your mate may feel neglected, or vice versa, that sort of thing. And I feel for some of you, you could be longing for someone. From some of you could be longing for family members, but someone very special that's close to your heart. You could be longing for them, and it could be, like I said, a family member, just someone very close to you. So there's that. But you're feeling really good and stable in your home life. So that's a good thing. Or for some of you, it could be that there could be someone in your home that isn't aware of the stresses that you're going through right now, and everyone in your home may be in a good place, but you may be going through a lot and you're not communicating that. But again, give it a few days. Looks like you'll get your wits about yourself about that. So your reading is pretty straightforward. This is not a complicated reading. So let's get into love. Virgo singles. No, you have tricks up your sleeve. You're moving away from love. Like, you're really trying to focus on stabilizing yourself, self-care, focusing on yourself, that sort of thing. I feel like you're attracting the same kind of people, but the two of you are completely different. So people around you, you'll notice that they are kind of leaving things behind begrudgingly. It's like bittersweet, leaving things behind. And you're more strategic in the way that you're moving, and people are a little bit more emotional in how they're moving. So it's not really going to work or match. Expect people to try to get to know you, to try to socialize with you. It's not going to work, because you're either focusing on work or what you have going on right now, or vice versa. And I don't see any intimate moments or something just happening out of the blue between you and people, because no, there's a lot of, it's mixed energy, mixed matched energy. So it's just not going to come together. I think that could be a good thing, though, when you sustain from physical contact, especially when it's, something that is frivolous, that can work against you as far as like moving forward and being successful. So it's not a bad thing. I think that, putting your focus on the things that is important to you is going to actually work in your favor. You probably know that. So I do feel like you're going to put people on pause. And I don't feel like you're going to be so empathetic or sensitive to other people's needs at this time because you have other things that you really need to do. So if you're listening and you have a Virgo in your life and you need their time and attention in their ear, don't get mad if they're nowhere to be found. They really have their own issues that they may not be telling you about. Okay. And I also feel like the good thing about you kind of being very strategic and one-upping people, single Virgos, is because you're attracting players and lover boys and lover girls and charmers and that sort of thing, and people who probably have other people and you would just be in a mess of a third party and that sort of thing too. So it just doesn't even make sense at this time is what it looks like to me. It would eventually be a bit of a burden. So not right now. At least that's what it looks like to me. Coupled Virgos. Is someone staying with the other person out of convenience because of money, finance, because they don't want to be left out in the cold, broke, desolate? They enjoy a certain type of lifestyle. They become very codependent. For some of you, I definitely see that. For others of you, I feel that there's a sense of, let me see. There's a connection here, obviously. You two have had a very long-standing relationship. I feel like your home life is splendid. I think that it's coming to a point where someone has to put their foot down. It's coming up. Somebody's going to have to put their foot down. And I feel like this ignoring whatever the issue is, because there's some issues here, underlying issues here, it's kind of been ignored for quite some time. And I feel like it's either creating a wedge between the two of you, like a secret, quiet wedge that neither person is talking about. You're just continuing to do as you normally would do. And how long is this going to be able to go on for? Definitely someone feels like there's not enough time or attention or physical contact going on between the two of you. Someone could be completely controlling. And it's like, how much longer can I take this? I feel like money is an issue here. I feel like control is an issue. Lack of intimacy is an issue here. And I feel like there could be a point where the two of you become silent. Even if you're living in the same house, it's just silent. Or there's just this feeling of like, you're not happy, are you? You're not happy. And someone may be saying, no, I'm fine. Everything is fine. But something isn't right. Or again, someone could be trying to make things perfect. Like, we're fine. We're fine. And the other person's like, no, we're not. We're really not fine. So there's that. Sometimes some of you may look at your person and think they're very childish. They may do foolish things. You may feel like you always have to be the responsible person, slowing the train down between the two of you, being more practical and logical about this relationship. And you may feel like if we don't get this together, this relationship we're heading to a place where we're not going to be stable, and it's just the practical things about it that you see as a problem. Starting all over again. The growth seems stagnant, right? Someone has lofty ideas, lofty plans, but maybe not the practical nature to make it a reality. Someone seems or feels lost in this relationship, like it's not balanced. Only one person gets to shine. Only one person gets their dreams realized. The other person has to help work to make that a reality. Or they always have to cater to this person. It's all about one person and not the other. There could be a fallout and a fight, either between the two of you or over a family member falling out and fighting. And although I think that'll make okay, I'm reading it two different ways. There could be a fallout and a fight coming up, and I feel like someone's glad because it allows them time to do what they want to do and to get away for a while. Someone also could be falling out and fighting amongst family members, right? And so after fighting with family members, they stop speaking to their family, and the other person is happy about that, almost like they've won. So this relationship is kind of tricky and sticky, the ones that I'm picking up on here, okay? And it looks like there's a lack of communication, true honesty, and there's a lot of anxiety about where we are and what is going to really happen long term in our relationship. So in the extended, we're going to look at the other person. How do they feel about you, the relationship? What are the challenges? Where do they want the relationship to go? What secrets are they keeping? What do they want to tell you deep down inside? And what will their actions be? We're also going to look at the outcome. And Aries through Pisces, how do they feel about you? So if you're interested in that, click the link in the description box below. If you would like a personal reading with me, click the link to my website. You can set something up for yourself. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Virgo.